BJ Penn, what is going on? Do you guys, that's a pretty deep question, right? You'd have to be pretty good masters of psychology, but if you are, help me to understand. Now look, let me start at the very beginning. This has been going on for a period of time. Things on the same topic and theme have been going on for a period of time, but a video comes out yesterday, and it's BJ, and he's asking for help. The entire reason I'm making this video is BJ asked for help. So let's help him. How? BJ is making videos, and BJ maintains that his family, and he must live at home with mom and dad. I believe his childhood bedroom is even his bedroom now. So he's at home. He's roaming around the house. He will take the camera, which is an iPhone, I believe, and he will turn it on his mom. And then he will come back to the audience and say, "This is not my mom. My whole family was killed X amount of time ago." Call it 6 months. That's not it, but we'll call it 6 months for the story. His brother, DJ, his mom, his dad, they were all killed. And now there's imposters. There's imposters that have come into the house, and the mom in one of the videos I saw was actually cooking. She's in the kitchen, like making him dinner, as he's proclaiming to the world, "That's not my mom," but then he has evidence. And this all has to do, BJ's family is very well known and very wealthy. They were tremendous levels of success on everything you could think of, by the way, in Hilo. Business success, politically active. I believe the mom had even been elected to something. They got Hilo wired. Everything's going right. Everything's going great. They love him. Everybody loves him. And because of that, okay, they killed the family, and these imposters have come in, but the imposters are there for the inheritance and the estate that is being built by the ever-successful Penn family. But BJ then comes with his evidence. He comes with his proof. He has put out pictures of his mother from when he was growing up, and specifically the earlobe and the new imposter, which is a good knockoff. But if you know where to look, which is the earlobe, it's two different earlobes, and earlobes do not change over time. Now, I'm repeating for you, but he had it on DJ, had it on the father too. It's something in the nose or where the eyebrows at. He had evidence. And my point is not to ask you guys if this is accurate information, if BJ's family was killed and overtaken by imposters. My belief here is that he believes it. And I gotta start with that just because I've known BJ for such a long time, and BJ has, at one point in our friendship, pulled a stunt. It had to do with George St. Pierre, and it had to, he was just out there doing marketing, but he had a stunt that he had pulled. And while I can't completely remember it, it was something like he intercepted emails, or he had a rat in the camp that was feeding him information. It was something along these lines. It was clearly a work. It was so obvious designed to get under St. Pierre's skin, which it succeeded at to a little bit of a degree. But the difference, when I then see BJ, I know BJ. I have a relationship with BJ. I worked for and was paid by BJ. I trained with. I went to his home. I know BJ. So when I see him, he's not going to try to keep the gimmick up with me. But he did. He did try to keep it up. "Oh, I got these emails, and no, this really happened. It was the weirdest thing." And it's like, BJ, it's me. And so why do I tell you that? Well, because there's a chance that this is some type of a spoof or a joke gone too far. And that option and that window is is closing rapidly, and I believe within my own mind has closed completely. This is not a stunt. BJ believes that his family was killed and replaced by imposters, and the police will not look into it. The police come over and they kick BJ out. They took BJ to jail. Now they've got a restraining order on BJ. This is all him telling the story. So the Penns kind of had like a compound, where he could say, hey, see that house over there? That's my childhood house, and now I can't be within 200 feet of it. And see this over here? This is a rental property. And see, they kind of had like this compound. So the family has not turned their back on BJ. They're just a little bit scared, to the point of, hey, if you really think I killed your mom, okay, there's probably a massive retribution that you're going to seek for me having done that. Like, do you see where the problem comes? If you're mom and you've got the unmatching earlobe, and a very dangerous man believes that not only are you not mom, but you killed mom, what would you do if someone killed your mom? I mean, do you see where it gets kind of scary? And I was surprised it took this long to get to the point of the restraining order. But in the video, BJ then shows you where he has to live. And it's very relevant because the family has not turned their back on him. They've given him a place to live. It's just within 200 feet of the house. So now they don't have to wonder. Like if they see BJ coming through the door, they know we're in trouble. They don't have to wonder. All right. Very relevant. I hope that you're staying with me on this story because, well, I give you the backstory. So BJ has a roof over his head. He has somewhere to be. His feelings are hurt. His feelings are destroyed that his family has put a restraining order so that he can't be within 200 feet of the home that he grew up in. But you see the problem. Your family didn't do that to you. At least not in your mind. Because your mind believes the family is gone, and therefore the imposters have done that to you. All right. So BJ asks for help. And it's not super clear on what he wanted. It sounded like it was financial. Because he was talking to former sponsors. Hey, former sponsors, if when I was with you, if when you were paying me, if you can remember that I went above and beyond, and perhaps in your mind you thought, hey, he went above and beyond and we should have paid him for that. Could you just do it now? If I ever did a signing and an autograph and I stayed an extra hour, could you consider me now? And that was a bit of a surprise, only because BJ is such a wealthy guy, and successful and rich and wealthy are very different things. And the Penn family would go into wealthy, but if BJ was living at home, he would have saved a lot of money, right? He sure made a lot of money. So that part was a little confusing, but then he reached out to Dana. Hey, Dana White. Hey, Lorenzo. Come here. Come to Hilo and help me. And that's the part where I'm not positive that I'm right, that it's purely financial. Right? If it was purely financial, they wouldn't need to come to Hilo to help him. They could just send a PayPal. I'm just saying, so it was a little bit unclear, but either way, BJ's asked for help. I would like to help him. How? How would you suggest I do that?